Good morning to each and everyone. I'm Pauline Bartolome from Nara, and today's presentation will all be revolving to social media. Listed here are the topics we will tackle. Let me begin with the introduction to social media. Shown here is a graphic organizer so you can visualize our ideas. Social media is a computer-based technology that facilitates the sharing of ideas, thoughts, and information through the building of virtual networks and communities. It also allows individuals to keep in touch with friends, find career opportunities, and share their own insights online. Research shows that there are more than 4.5 billion social media users in the world. It's a lot, but no wonder since there are tons of websites and apps and platforms available, all with different features. To further understand, let me impart the different types of social media using a concept map. Social media have different types. These are social networking, media sharing, blogging and publishing, and social bookmarking. Social networking is where we connect with family, friends, and brands. Most of the familiar social networking sites are Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Next is media sharing site. This is where we share photographs, clips, live videos, and other kinds of medias in the web. Example of these are the Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Next is blogging and publishing. It is a site for publishing, discovering, and commenting on articles. Some of the latest blogging and publishing networks are Tumblr, WordPress, and Medium. Lastly is social bookmarking. This is the site that helps us to find out, share, discuss, and save a variety of latest contents that are trending. Example of these are Flipboard, Pinterest, and Reddit. There are indeed a lot of social media platforms we can use. But do you ever wonder what's the most used platform in the Philippines? The current population of the Philippines is 112 million based on projections of the latest United Nations data, and reports show that the Philippines has around 73 million active social media users. So let me show you the most used social media platforms in the Philippines. Shown here in the bar graph are the percentage of Filipino users on each social media apps. We have Facebook with 96%, second is YouTube with 93%, Messenger with 89%, Instagram with 64%, Twitter with 56%, Skype with 37%, Pinterest with 36%, Viber and Snapchat with both 34%, and lastly TikTok with 29%. As we can see, Facebook has the highest number of users in the Philippines. In fact, it's also number 1 worldwide. But do you know that Facebook only started in a literal dorm room where a young Harvard student decided to hack into the university's database, stole the photos of those living on campus, and uploaded them into a quickly made website named facemash.com. Let me show you a timeline so you can clearly see how Facebook changes over time. In 2003, the year where the website facemash.com was created. In 2004, the Facebook.com was officially launched. Year 2005, when Facebook goes international and introduced photo sharing and tagging. 2006, when Facebook expanded and launched Newsfeed. 2007, Facebook ads and pages launched. 2008, when Facebook released its application for iPhones, and the first year where they reached their first 100 million users. 2009 is the year where the like button was born. Going to the year 2012 where Facebook celebrated its milestone of reaching 1 billion users. 2014 when they launched safety checks for every Facebook user safety. Year 2017 when Facebook reached 2 billion users, only 5 years since the last first billion. 2008, the year where they celebrated their 14th birthday of the launch of Facebook. And year 2021 when they recently announced the new future where everyone will now have the option to hide the public accounts, their public like counts. To empathize with netizens on the mental health front and to give them more control of their social media, Facebook are officially rolling out this option to remove like counts. This feature indeed favor most of the users who scared to post due to their insecurity and worry on the number of likes they will get. Since social media has a huge impact to someone's self-esteem. Using a cause and effect diagram, let me impart some of the causes of low self-esteem. First cause is past mistakes. Since thinking of our past mistakes can lead to a self-criticism and verbal abuse which negatively influence how we view ourselves. Second is fears, as negative friends and toxic relationships affect our feelings of self-worth and self-esteem. Third cause is bullying, because the word they say can be very harmful and can use pain in every strongest and most resilient person. Last and fourth cause is belief system. This is because there are beliefs that we must behave in a certain way to fit in with the society we grew up in. And this can cause a lot of conflict in our hearts and minds. We end up feeling fear of being judged, shame or guilt, and a lot of self-loathing. But let me remind you that no one is born ugly. We're just born in a judgmental society. Now we go back on our bar graph. Notice that YouTube has the second rank for the one who has most amount of users. We do know that YouTube was built for content creators. So here are some of the most famous Filipino content creators we all know today. So I conduct a survey for ages 12 to 18 who among these 8 Filipino content creators they actually preferred. I got 100 responses and I used a 5 graph so we can easily see the results. We have here Kong TV with the highest votes of 21. Next to the spot is Trans and Hiana with 18 votes. Next is Alex Gonzaga with 15 votes. Ivana Alawi with 14 votes. Jeo Ong with 11 votes. Mimi Yao with 9 votes. Zainab Harake with 8 votes. And lastly, Vice Ganda with 4 votes. These content creators are really admired by many due to their amazing and entertaining contents. And probably, some of us also aspire to be one of them. So let me impart to you some simple steps if you're an aspiring content creator. Here, I use a flowchart so you can clearly see the process. First is to find your target audience. Doing this will not just help you understand the type of content you need to create, but also help you position your channel better on YouTube. Second is to create your own brand. The way you brand yourself will help attract the right kind of viewers to your vlog and make your channel stand out from the rest. Third is to create your YouTube channel. Setting up your YouTube channel is super easy. All you need is an email address, then you're good to go. Fourth is to buy the right vlogging equipment. You don't need to buy expensive stuffs when you're still starting. Just remember that the best equipment is the one that you can get your hands on without any hassle. Fifth is to shoot and edit your first video. It's time to shoot your first video and edit it into an engaging vlog that people would love to watch and share. And last but not the least is to publish and promote your videos. It's time to export your video in high quality and publish it on YouTube, then promote your video in any other social media platform. I understand the work that goes into becoming a professional blogger, but with persistence, hard work, and passion, anything is possible. Note that big journeys begin with small steps. That's all for my presentation. Thank you for listening. Hope you learned a lot.